everything's Archie. Sugar, oh honey, you are my candy girl.
What's that sound? Archie's Archie, Reggie, Veronica, Peggy, Juggy too. Where?
So everything's Archie. Come on, let's go with the Archie Show.
Hey everybody, Adam the comic book guy here. I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day filled with romance and love. For me, it was the usual, watching Valentine's Day themed slasher films. And although Valentine's Day is over, romance never is, since I want to talk Archie comic books, specifically about the couples, starting with every major Archie pairing. First, the classic love triangle of Betty and Veronica. Who should Archie be with? Now, Veronica is the exciting, sophisticated uptown girl who can be a real sweetheart when she's brought down to earth and not being a fucking snob. Betty is the sweet and slightly comically unhinged on occasion blonde girl next door that for the early years of the comic book's run, she really pined for Archie, who didn't really see her romantically until about, I'd say the 1960s, early 70s, when she started to be betrayed as being on equal grounds for having Archie's romantic interest compared to Veronica. I'm actually in the group of the fan base that thinks Archie should be with neither of them.
What the fuck did you just assault my ears with?
Now I know, but hear me out. I actually just prefer Archie being with either Cheryl, since he tends to bring out her kinder, softer side, because Cheryl is the asshole who stirs up shit and does it for her own amusement. But she's a really fun asshole, and similar to Veronica, has this kinder side that can really shine when she wants it to. Or the pairing of Archie and Valerie, since their chemistry when they were together was just incredible, and I want to see more of that. Honestly, at this point, Betty and Veronica should just be with each other, and I recall some alternative universe stories like Archie vs. Predator touching on that pairing. Quick tangent, I absolutely love the Archie horror stories and mashups. Somebody get Dan the Man Parent on the phone so I could talk his fucking ear off with Archie horror story ideas, please. I'll just drive him insane. With two at the top of my head being Archie 3000 meets the Aliens, since the Predator one was just fantastic. And the second idea at the top of my head is the Archie gang at Camp Crystal Lake, aka Camp Blood, where they get picked off one by Jason himself. Unfortunately, due to the fucking lawsuit, I'll probably be a corpse by the time that happens, if it ever does. It probably won't, though, since they won't be able to get the rights to the OG series or Jason himself. Oh, I just want to pull my damn hair out because of that whole fucking lawsuit situation with Friday the 13th. I'm still mad we haven't gotten a new movie since 2009. That's fucking absurd. But back to Archie. If they can't do Friday the 13th, at least do an original summer camp slasher story that pays tribute to Friday the 13th, The Burning, Sleepaway Camp, and Cheerleader Camp. Or for the love of God, another run of Archie's Weird Mysteries. I loved that show growing up as a kid.
What's that sound? Archie's. What is going on in this town? Archie's. Who is gonna crack the case? Archie's. That redhead with the freckled face. Archie's. Things are getting weird in Riverdale. Hey, what's that sound? Archie's. What is going on in this town? Archie's. Archie, Reggie, Veronica, Peggy, Juggy too. Where? Archie's Weird Mysteries.
And I love the comic book run just as much. Dan the Man, Bill G, or Holly G, somebody please make any of this happen, and for the love of God, include Sabrina, Cheryl, and please give my guy Chuck something to do. I am tired of him getting the shaft and not being relevant to major plots. Seriously, what the fuck is up with that? Okay, I've been reading Archie comic books for years, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please. But has Chuck ever gotten any miniseries to himself, or at least had a moderate to major relevance in any major stories? Because I don't think he has, and that's crazy considering he's been in the gang since the 1970s, 71 if I'm not mistaken, and Archie comic books has done fuck all with his character, and that's just not acceptable.
This fucks up my plan. This is fucking bullshit. Okay? These fucking assholes, these fucking assholes! The fuck is their problem, man?
What the fuck? So to end this tangent, here's my plea to Archie Comics. Keep the horror mashups coming since I love the horror genre. Include the queen of Archie Comics, Sabrina, in them if you can, depending on the story. And please give Chuck something to do that's relevant. He is a great fun character and is very likable, but he never really gets time to shine. Alright, tangent over, let me pivot back to the couples talk. And this couple is the Archie-Sabrina pairing. And Sabrina, she's my favorite Archie character hands down since, I mean, come on, she's a witch. So she's automatically cool and she has the highest potential for stories due to magic not really having rules unless stated in the story. And no matter what version of Sabrina you're reading or watching in live action form, they're all equally valid and true to the character.
She's a killer queen, gunpowder integrity, dynamite with a laser beam, to blow you out.
Also, both Bill G's late 90s run and the Queen Holly G's early 2000s run are my favorite comic book runs of the character. As for her and Archie, I really only see her and Red being good friends and don't really gel with them being a couple. It just doesn't feel right to me personally. If Sabrina isn't with Harvey, I prefer her being kind of a solo free spirit, although there is one other character I would kind of love to see her pair up with since it's really out there. More on that later. One last Archie pairing I gotta mention is Archie and Ethel. I remember an old famous issue of Archie comic books where he went on a date with Ethel Muggs, and it was honestly really heartwarming, and they bonded really well with them finding a lot of common ground. Now, Ethel in the older comic books used to be kind of a punching bag for jokes, and I'm kind of glad they moved away from that in later years, giving her depth and more to do, and bettering her relationship with other characters, because in the old comic books, people were kind of on her in universe for no fucking reason, and that was kind of sad, to be honest with you guys. And now for the Moose, Midge, Reggie love triangle. As much as I love Moose, he definitely has control freak issues and an anger problem, my god. So I'm kind of glad in alternative future what if stories like Life with Archie, one of my favorite limited series ever done by Archie comic books, him and Midge split up after she calls him out on his behavior, and Moose actually betters himself, and he finds love with another woman who helps him with that. As for Midge, I shockingly love the pairing of her and Jughead. While out of left field, they surprisingly are a good match and nobody saw that coming, definitely not me. As for Reggie, instead of Midge, Veronica, Betty, or Cheryl, the person I want to see him get together with out of all people is Sabrina. Now hear me out with this one. I love the pairing of an asshole, egotistical character like Reggie with the sweet but chaotic character of Sabrina. I feel like a lot of comedic potential could be mined with this pairing, and Sabrina would definitely bring out the kinder side in Reggie, especially since you know she would put his ass in his place every single time he fucks around. He would immediately find out, and that's why he would eventually fall for her. Last thing I want to say before ending the episode is I really am curious on the thoughts of the guys Brandon and Josh over on the Archie and Me podcast, aka the best Archie podcast you will ever listen to in your entire fucking life. No question about that. I mean, hell, their theme song is like blow to the ears.
I'm no Betty or Veronica, not even Jughead. Don't you call me a Reggie, I'd rather be caught dead. Just two friends who don't know who they wanna be. Let's see them figure it out, boy. Archie and Me.
I told you that's the good shit right there. But all joking aside, I really want to know their thoughts on all the couples pairings in Archie, and their own takes on who they would love to see as a couple in the comic books, as well as their own ideas on Archie horror stories for the gang. Josh and Brandon, if you hear this, I definitely would be down to hear both of you guys' thoughts on a possible episode someday. Well, guys, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Adam, the comic book guy, and I'll see you next one. I'm out. And guys, I'm about to steal your theme song one last time.
I'm no Betty or Veronica, not even Jughead.